to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So guys, I have been questioning this for now a couple of weeks. Where has Bree been? Where is she? We haven't seen or heard from her in quite a while. But you know who we have heard from? Sheena. And Sheena had made a TikTok right after Gypsy did her little interview with herself. And I got that for you, and I want to react to it because it will really make you so upset, because it did mine. It made you think, what the crap? Here is a woman that went out with Gypsy when Gypsy was just got off parole. She went up to Gypsy and told Gypsy that she had liver cancer, stage 4. And Gypsy rolled her eyes and could care less and let her so-called friend drink with liver cancer. So guys, let's break this down, because you're gonna die when you hear it. Here's the first part.
Hey y'all, I want to talk to you about something while it's on my mind real quick. We all saw Gypsy yesterday live when she basically just ripped her chest open and exposed her heart to everybody. And basically what she was saying is, I'm human. I have a family. I have a child. I have a partner. I have a life. Please leave me alone and let me live my life. She owned up to mistakes she's made, to regrets she has. And so we knew this was going to happen. And today there's, of course, negative comments, but, on the flip side of that, I've gotten so many people come into my DMs and say, look, I said horrible things about her. I was going along with people or whatever reason, and I heard her yesterday, and I'm so sorry that I did that. Please let her know I wish her the best. And I thought that's humanity right there, because they saw her as a human being, because so many people have dehumanized her on this app. But what I really...
Okay, so this makes no sense. Sheena wants to talk about dehumanizing someone. The same person that not only manipulated an autistic man to murder her mother, and she dehumanizes him every day, talking about he should be in prison. He's such a bad person. But she's not telling us the truth about Nicholas Godejohn. Secondly, let's talk about her mother. She would look her mother in the face for 3 years, knowing that she was orchestrating the unaliving of her own mother. And then once she gets caught, she wants to put out lies that her mother has Munchausen by proxy, and not even admitting that she was sick. She had a chromosome disorder. And then after she gets out of prison, she continues to dehumanize her own mother, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Sheena, you need to check yourself. But let's continue.
Really wanted to address was this. She said there was a compilation of things that made her feel like she didn't want to be alive anymore. It was several things, and then kind of the last straw was when she sees her baby on this billboard. And, we just didn't care about the billboards. And when we saw the baby on there, put Dee Dee up there, Nick up there, Gypsy, the case, whatever. But you've put her innocent child up there who has no place in this at all.
Seeing her baby on the billboard makes her want to unalive herself? Really? Whenever she is the one that put that picture out of her own baby. She was trying to get clicks and views, giving it to People Magazine, giving it to TMZ. She wanted the clicks and views of her baby, but somebody used it against her. Now, as this second billboard, I don't know anything about it. I'm not in that. But let's continue on to what Sheena, what else?
There's many mothers and fathers out there, and you can't deny, even if you want to, what that would feel like if that were your child. I don't even want to say how I would have reacted. I think she reacted as she always does. She's always grace under fire. She's always been strong. She's always held her head up high. She's always walked tall, as she should. And I remember one of the creators of that billboard saying that they wanted, and I'm paraphrasing, that they wanted to make sure she had a miserable weekend. Epic fail there, but that was their intention. And we all heard Ethan say on a live that the sole intention behind that billboard was to bully and harass her. And that this second round of billboards, the big catastrophe, they tried to cover it up better. They didn't cover it up to us. We knew. I mean, we saw right through it. This isn't about justice for anybody. This is about how can we harass, bully, and burn this girl at the stake. But
you know, I've never seen Gypsy be graceful. And the only reason why she walks tall is because she's a narcissist, and nothing, in my opinion, she's a narcissist, psychopath. Nothing embarrasses her. Nothing. And how would I feel if that was my child? If I was Gypsy, I would never put my child out there like that. She's the one that put her child out there. And yes, it is about, for a lot of us, it is about justice for Dee Dee and Nicholas, and for Nicholas's mom. And if Sheena wants to talk about bullying, Gypsy, Sheena, Bree, all of that clan has been bullying. They themselves has had made people lose their income. They brought it real life. Are you kidding me? Let's continue.
then there's a creator who says, well, she wasn't talking about the billboard. She was talking about like stuff before. No. Let's get this straight. It was a compilation of things, and that was the last straw. If she had harmed herself in any way, there's many people that would have been held criminally responsible, legally responsible, and enough people love her to make sure that would have happened. So don't try to shirk your responsibility, and don't try to pass the buck like you've been doing. Own it. I can't stand someone who cannot stand up full chest and own it, stand on business and say, yep, that's why I did it.
Let's also turn that around. What if the bullying that she did along with Bree and you, Sheena, what if you guys made somebody unalive themselves? Because personally, I really just don't care about a schmurderer that did that to their mom and also manipulated a man with autism, and he's still serving Gypsy's time for her. He has a life sentence, which Gypsy, in my opinion, should still be in there.
Stop hiding behind a lie, because we all see through it. And on top of that, you push someone to the point of where they didn't even want to be here anymore. And I thank God that Gypsy is strong enough that she didn't take that action. All right. I want to say to anyone who's feeling that way, please dial or text or dial 988. It's a 24/7 hotline for people in your situation who are there to talk to you and hopefully get you through whatever you're going through. So, as badly as people say they want her to leave this app, they do not. We have seen it. You don't want her to leave because she pays your rent. She's fodder. She's someone to talk to. She's something to
None
do.
of us are hiding behind a lie, because what Gypsy did, we all know it's true. We all know that Gypsy's the liar. We all know it. She lies about everything. She has 3, 4, 5 stories about everything. She'll be on an interview and tell a different story that's in her memoir, and then have another interview and tell a completely different story. We know who the liar is. We know. And I just don't think that Gypsy was at that point of unaliving, because in my opinion, she's a narcissist. And that's the last thing a narcissist would do, is to harm themselves.
True crime. And if you don't realize and recognize that, I don't know what to say. This is no longer about a true crime case. This is about harassing and bullying and cyber bullying and cyber harassing an individual. That's what this is about. And you know, I've done things that are not nice. I've never claimed to be nice, but I guarantee you, if someone came to me and said, hey, you know what you're doing or what you're posting is pushing me to this point, I would just hope that I had enough humanity in me to say, you know what? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make you feel that way, or take whatever post down, whatever. Because people don't see her any longer as a human. They've dehumanized her. This is a human being who's saying, I have a family, I have a child, I have a partner. I need to go live my life. So you know what? The best thing you can do is let her, because many of you are getting so close to crossing that line. And once you cross that line, there's no going back. To Gypsy, Bree, my FBI team, my friends, my family, we are all in this together, and we've always stood in solidarity. And to Gypsy, we love you so much. I will be your friend until I'm no longer here. I wish I had your sweetness and your kindness. And we love you. And we're always here for you, no matter what.
This is about getting justice for Dee Dee. This is about getting justice for Nicholas. And this is about getting justice for Nicholas's mom. That's what this is all about. All of us that are standing with our back held high, we are standing toes deep in this. That's what we're fighting for. It's for everybody to know the truth behind this case. Because Gypsy herself says that she does not identify as a schmurderer when she is. She's never told the truth, and she has never taken responsibility for what she has done. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.